Hi. Hi. That's a shout out to Shad Santiago. ShodSantiango. If I had a mean spirit, I would need for him to be it. I love it. I love it. Unless it's on me. Then he'd be like, oh my God. Because I would be laughing. And I know he would be serious. I'm like, it is no reason for you to come at me. I'm serious. But I love Shad. I'm telling you, hi. Hi. He popped his tongue. I cannot do it. Okay. So anyway, today I am gonna talk about Jamie because I got a chance to see Just Mercy. I recorded last night and it was too personal, so I had to like re-record today. But um, I love the movie. I don't like that the guy died from dementia. I do think the guy should start to be state problems. It's too many sane people and too many insane people with power. And so when this disease happens, the people that are affected, that go through trauma, it affects your brain. So then therefore they fuck up your brain and people die early. He could have had a long lasting life if dementia would not have set in. And I think the onset of dementia could have been everything he was going through. I related to this man so much that I'm afraid that I too will end up having dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that based on just all the trauma I have been going through. That's why I say abusers should pay. The police officers, they should pay. And I don't care. It's like we keep giving them a leeway into abuse. Just because the person is in jail does not mean that you have to talk to them any kind of way, that you have to treat them evil. You show that when they help white people, right? So when they help white prisoners. So that's the one thing that I'm just like I feel like no, y'all need to pay. At some point, it's enough evidence for us to know that trauma affects the brain and that it continuously does something to you. PTSD. When I was first going through it, it was complete anxiety. Like I was out of my mind. I thought somebody was following me. I was back in college. Somebody following me. I had to protect my child. And all the stuff that set it off, it was the same stuff. People not respecting my boundaries. Um, the abusive relationship, me going through that stuff. All these different things. Um, and to set it up, right? I had to set it up because I knew that he was going through my stuff. So, for this person to actually still want to follow through with what he found on my computer or be a part of it after you know that you were abusive, that's a problem for me. If anybody's saying, I didn't know anything about her, but you found the abusive papers online and you continue to affect my life with those papers, it's a problem. Some things are just not your business. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. The way that people are is crazy. It's crazy. It is completely crazy. It's crazy. I guess everybody's a duck, a brown duck, in a sea of black and white ducks. They'll start pecking at it, trying to get the feathers off. Get away from here. You're different. You don't belong here. But they came from the same mother. You learn a lot by looking at nature and the habits of animals. I always forget the word of like switching back. Like it's not mimicry. But when humans emulate animals, I just forget what the definition of the word is. Let me find out. And so yeah, that's why. So yeah, when that's why when I said that person or whatever, and like all the stuff that they would do, um, based on something that they got from my school, got from the Nova School. And so all I'm saying is like, man, I just wish that they would stop. No matter how many times I said, stop. You don't know what you're doing. You weren't there. I can never find a freaking word. It's a different word. It's not mimicry. It's something else. Let me try it. Not mimicry, but I do think it starts with an M. It's just like I never. It's like I can't always remember amplified either. Amplified. Let me see. Amplified. Amplified. Amplitude. It's like a covering when you walk. When you walk under a bunch of leaves, and it's like a lot of shade. It's like a usually like they have like at the botanical garden, and sometimes people, oh my God, sometimes people have it in their parks because they have so many older trees around, and so it's like all the trees are over you and you're covered. Also, like if you go to like different like nature parks and stuff like that, they always say, oh my God, it's so nice to walk on. It's so nice. I think, and the best one I think I've been to is Edwardsville, Illinois. So the school has like, I think it's like one of the largest places, like one of the largest schools in the United States, just because of the campus. They don't build on the whole campus. Some of the campus they leave as a nature preserve, and so that's why it's so great. Cause also in Illinois, you don't have like a lot of bugs. You got different types of bugs, but it's not like a lot of insects or whatever. But it's enough to be curious. It's not like, for me, I feel like it's not a lot that I've seen. You know, tell you about, you go through these woods, and it's like the most beautiful walk. Like as soon as we get there, it's a walk. You can take the bus to campus, or you can take a walk to campus, or you can take the trail. You take the trail. It's all these trees. It's just surrounded by trees, and it's beautiful. And even if you go into the trees, like into the woods, like you'll find fallen trees and snakes and like all kinds of like just different things. And so it's just worth it, you know. It's so worth it. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. Last night I started crying because I was like, man, I know the feeling of what he wanted, and I can't get that feeling, because people still want to be involved in some kind of way. Um, and it really does. It pisses me off. That's why it's like, man, why would you continuously insult me every day? Oh, and assault me mentally. So, yeah. And then sometimes it makes me sick. Like today, I know I'm not even eating breakfast correctly, but it makes me sick to my stomach sometimes. Just thinking about all the disgusting people that have been in my life and that I've been affected by, and my child has been affected by. So it comes a time too where you just like look at the future. And like I said, every time I try to do that, here they come with another word doing, oh, we're gonna do this. Here we go. Um and for it to not even involve the people that feel like they are involved. Like, I don't even know you. I don't even want a part of you. Um, it was supposed to be something so private, simple, and intimate. And I was such a private person. So, yeah. Um, I'm done. I'm done. But today they gonna show me they not done. Um, I don't know. But Just Mercy is worth the rent. It's worth the 2 hours I actually watched the movie. I liked all the characters. I love the way his family. I love the way his family was. Um, it was natural. It did okay. Just because I'm like a fan of Jamie, it did seem strange to me to see Jamie. You know what I'm saying? It's like because I love him in certain things. He was a good character. He was good, but I saw him. You know, it's like I saw him though. You know what I'm saying? Like I see you. I see you. So he was good though. It was good. It was good, good, good. But I just saw him, so it was hard. That part was hard for me. Um, Today I got like a little rattle or something in my brain. I don't know. It's like a shaking or something like that. Like, but yeah. I just it's been since yesterday. But like yeah, I liked the entire movie. I did like his family. I did. I liked the characterization. They were the realest thing in the movie to me. Also, no, the lawyer, the white lawyer with the glasses, not convincing. That was it. He was the only one that I felt like was out of kind of context a little bit. It was like you knew he was he was an actor. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the same thing with Jamie too. I knew they were actors. Michael B. Jordan, it was so natural. I did not know that that he was. You know what I'm saying? It's like I felt like he was that lawyer. Also, the woman that played against him, well, with him, whatever, who was his assistant. I thought she was very convincing too. So it's like overall, I think it was a good movie. Like, I mean, I cried. I was bawling. I'm like, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me? I was so happy. Like, I don't know. I just wanted him to feel it, and he felt it. And it was like 6 years. You know, y'all done taking y'all trying to say 12 years of my life for nothing. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm just like, I don't know, like y'all believed abusers, and that was like the whole thing too, like how they got all the evidence and stuff, and they just kept doing it. And that man said, went up to the lady, said, "You're starting," so, and it's like just start it then, like stop listening to that bullshit. Just start it. You know, they just kept trying to do stuff. Like, what the fuck can they do to you? They bully, complete bullies. You know, so I don't know. I just really, I like the movie. I really did. I knew it should have got awards just because Jamie Foxx's name was on it. So it did get awards. And that was good too. I liked the end where he told all the stories about how the people were doing and what they and showed us what they looked like. That is a hard ass working man, dude. That man getting all those people out of jail. I love it. I completely love it. I simply adore it. It was good. So I don't know. Why is my brain? It's like my like something is like moving inside my head, like back and forth, like like that, like ants, but like a shift or something. Which that happens sometimes, and it's like I'm thinking, is somebody doing something in the house? Like is the house shaking? You know, and it's not. Um, yeah. So anyway, I really did. I really did. I really enjoyed all of that. It was a really, really good movie. Really, really good movie. Um, I loved it. Do not try to experiment on me. I am not a Tuskegee Airman. Leave me alone. It's mine. It was my idea. Leave me alone. I should be the one over my own idea in my own life, in my child's life. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it. Leave me alone. Um, yeah, it's abuse. It's daily abuse. So, yeah, I'm just from ignorant people, from stupidity. Oh my God. I have no, I haven't. I'm totally sane. Worse for being followed by crazy people that have small minds, and it actually happened. It actually has happened. It has actually happened. I used to always want to be in my group. And I know I wrote that in that thing. I was like, I just want to be with my type of people. My type of people, like open, like my, okay, like even though I had trouble with that one guy, I liked being his friend because he traveled. You know, Army kids travel. And sometimes Army kids, not all of them, but most Army kids, they're really open. They usually are not racist because they have to get over a lot of shit while they travel. So they live in different countries. They really don't get to see the culture because they live on um what is this thing like on when they live on base. So even though that sometimes they have to learn to respect the culture because of the schools, because of the food, because of the living. And so it's just a different kind of person. And I learned this in college. Like, because a lot of those kids were army children. And so it would matter what color they were. All that mattered was is that they were um it didn't matter what color they were. All that mattered was is just like they were people. And so you would notice it because they would have different friends of different races. They would hang out with different people. They would go to different types of parties. You know, just all this different stuff. And then when they went, it wasn't an ignorance about it. It was just like an openness about it. And I used to tell my kids that too. It's good sometimes to be in your group because I knew my kids were gifted or talented or whatever. And so I would always remind them that, you know, it's better to be with people that have a think, um, with people with some sense, with people with sensibility about them, people that do not want to hurt you in any kind of way. So, or play games with your mind and all, you know, all this different stuff. So, yeah, that was it. It's like I have been over this so many times, and it's like I've always been in rooms with people where I'm like, or the car, whatever. You just like, this person is ignorant. You know, I think that's the point of what I'm trying to. It's like I. That's why I stopped talking sometimes. Like it'll just be like, just shut the fuck up. When I was at Nova Academy, I couldn't even speak because that woman would get mad if I got an answer right, or she would be talking about me under her breath. That's shit that people do in a ghetto. That's hood shit, you know. Um, so I wasn't supposed to be smart as a black girl. I wasn't, you know. Or maybe they had already hooked into Marcus and how they wanted the abuse to happen, you know. So yeah, I cannot, I can't, y'all, I can't. I'm serious. Like that's why I relate. I was like, this man. I have been in your life. Like I have actually lived your fucking life. I actually have. Like when he was at that door, he played that part. You hear me? James played that motherfucking part. But anyway, like when he was at that door and he wasn't going back in, I know, I know, I know, I know. And they still trying to force him to do it. That's what rape is. That's how I feel. Just like that. I was like, yep. He know. They know. They gonna still try to force you to do it. You don't got why they gonna force you to do it and you gonna be uncomfortable about it anyway. And that's what happens. After that, you can't it's been done, so now you there to sit with your feelings or you there to figure out how to let go of your pain. Don't nobody gotta go through that stuff. Nobody. And so I don't know. Like yesterday I did. I love the movie. I'm sorry. I do. And it's not because at first it was because I hadn't seen it. I thought this movie gonna be the shit. Jamie Foxx on this motherfucker. I ain't never seen Robin Hood now, so I can't really talk about. You see what I'm saying? I can't pump up Robin Hood, but I'm like, this movie finna be the shit. And guess what the fuck it was? It was the shit. It's just recognizing that man for who he is, and I like that. I like a person, and I think that's because I'm like that too. I recognize what people give to my world. Even though I get mad, I do. I be pissed sometimes if it ain't right. But I do. I recognize when people what people give to my world. And I can honor people in that way. And so that's why it's like I don't appreciate when people belittle, especially people of color. Especially when we in a world where our culture is always snatched the fuck away. Belittled, downgraded. The way that people think about it as if it's like it's nothing, it's for them to have. And it's not. It is not. Our culture is what we make it. And so with that, why would we then, you white, you act white, you doing what history? You did not. That is the culture of your neighborhood. That is the culture of where you're from. And that's why I always tell people it's really not about your color. It's not about your race. It's really not. It really is. Even though we can't define it that way, I don't see anything wrong with us separating. I mean, for real, how else do we describe the feelings that we have? How else do we give voice to the different people that we don't like or we do like? How else do we speak out about the problems that we have or the patterns that we see, even if they are ignorant? How do we explain scientifically what the difference is between us? Well, we could still say culture. And so even with that, some culture will include a white person. Some culture may include a black person. Some culture may include a Hispanic person. Because those three types of people could get together and have a whole fucking Republican Party and agree on every fucking idea. And the only thing that brought them together would be money, the color still not included. The place they grew up, color still not included. Their parents, color still is not included. So it's like they could actually sit on the table if they came from the same neighborhood, went to the same school, and their parents grew up together. They could possibly have a Republican meeting and make decisions for other people and still come out on the ignorant side of everything. Because maybe they did not have exposure to certain types of life. Maybe their only exposure was this, that, or the other. Maybe their experience was that they went to a private school and so they don't have the thing of a person from public school. Which, if they would just include one Democrat from a public school, it could totally change how they see the whole process. That's why I always tell people you do have to have experience with different types of people and different types of things in order for you to be able to completely make change. So that's my whole thing. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Where am I getting at with this? So anyway, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, just I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you have to see. I don't know what I was saying. I forgot. I can't even go back and listen. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Like, just make sure you have a level of personage before making certain decisions. That's what I'm saying. And make sure that people try to give you as much information as they can. Don't hold back information from somebody. That is actually holding back their rights. That's too much. That's another thing that ignorant people do. Because they want to hide, they want to keep it, they want to steal, they want to hold on to it. And it's like, But if you have all the information, maybe then you can therefore be informed to make a better decision. So if somebody give you just a little bit of pocket information, they just gonna hand you just like a little box. I was just watching those three judges. I don't know the show. I got a chance to glimpse at it. And so the guy takes, so they trying to make puppies together. And I don't know the rules of making puppies. So the man invited them over, and the dogs were having sex. I guess they just gonna sit there and drink and talk until they mate. The man actually felt like that was his friend. He was like, okay, this dude could not cheat me if he tried. The daughter got in the car, 5 years old, and said, man, Dad, that man pretends to be our friend. Okay, now you see. So already this man is starting what kind of situation? A situation of angst, a situation of anxiety, because this one man is already, he put his real self out there. This other man came and put his fake self out there. Then after the puppies are born, he calls and tells them it's 10 puppies, right? He takes 2. Well, his dog is the buck, right? So even the judges are saying, no, he gets the choice of the litter. He gets to see all the puppies and choose the ones that he wants, right? And the man was actually reasonable. Like, he was actually a reasonable person. But in court, this other man was actually trying to make his reasonability sound like it was unreasonable because he got upset about it. Now, this man is witnessing all this stuff. He's wanting to make money, make his daughter happy, all this different stuff. And you got this other man over here giving pressures. And then not only that, teaching his daughter to do it too. Because he got her in court telling about how the man got upset about it. That is such a fucked up situation because that man, that wasn't his right. He did not have the right to do that to him. It was like he set him up already for failure. And why would you do that? Why would that be a choice that you would want to make for yourself? That is nothing that you should have done. You should have done, if you would have did right by him in the first place, maybe later on y'all could do it again. You see what I'm saying? You could have created a lifelong relationship with a person that you actually had good conversation with and drinks with. But instead, you stunted the relationship by causing a problem that didn't even need to be there. So you just disrespected yourself. Like, that is actually disrespect for yourself. Because you are actually telling somebody that I am not good enough for you to care for. I am not good enough to be in your life. It is so fucking disrespectful, the stuff that y'all do. I remember I had a babysitter. I didn't like her services. I paid her. Let me tell you why. I was close enough to know that she herself was about to have another baby. I was close enough to know that she herself was trying to do something new with her life, and she needed the money to make her business happen. Right? But my son would have still been in the house by himself. It wasn't something I wanted for him. So, I still paid her. Even though I stopped my services on a Monday, I still paid her to the Friday. Because I don't want to destroy a relationship over my kid. She wasn't a mean person. She didn't hurt my son. She didn't do anything like that. She was trying to do the best she could. But she didn't have the means to at the time just because of what she was already going through. Why would I destroy the relationship and disrespect myself like that? I would never do that to somebody. It's like y'all get so much joy out of doing it. And then it's like, what do you actually tell? What story do you tell to other people about this person? That man actually sat there and told those judges, no, I took 2 of them in there. I showed him 8. That man said, no, all I saw was 5. No, I showed him 8. He had already sold them on Facebook. You gonna stand here in the court and lie, and you got all this personal evidence out here. Disrespecting yourself over $1. That's why I'm like, that's why I don't talk. Because I would have a lot to try to tell you about your fucking self. But it's like, I just rather just sit back and just not say anything because, I don't know. It's something about it. The de-education of people, and then the strength of your ignorance to get upset about stuff. You know, some people actually get mad. Like, what you mad for? Are you mad for the truth, or are you mad for something else? You know, like, what are you mad for? Because I'm mad because you sit in my face disrespecting me, playing with my fucking intelligence. That's why I'm mad. I'm mad because you actually are carrying out some shit from a motherfucker that probably stole from me. That's why I'm mad. It's like, but why the fuck are you mad? You see what I'm saying? It's like, that is some disrespectful shit. But not to the person that's in front of you. It's disrespectful to yourself. Because now I know. Now I know you ain't shit. So therefore, you have given me the right now to treat you as if you were shit. That's why that man was fussing at you. Because that's why I would have really told him in court. That's why that man was mad at you. You disrespected yourself. So now you have caused this man, because of the disrespect you have for yourself, you have now caused this man to actually have to argue with you. To actually raise himself to do that. And then he said, and you're doing that in front of your daughter. Don't nobody give a fuck. You teach your kids. Train them in the way they should go. Train them to cuss a motherfucker out. Because if these motherfuckers out here teaching their kids treachery, then in front of their daughter, then why would you see what I'm saying? So that girl sat there and said, in front of his young daughter, his daughter, his older daughter, said that as a manipulation tactic. No, I would have told that court, she know I curse. She know the fuck that I get madder than a motherfucker. And she'll tell you why for every motherfucking time I did it. A kid will tell you straight up if you was wrong or if you was right. They gonna tell you straight up. Well, Mom, he didn't say anything. That person, I know. But this is what happened. Now, I even sit up there before I cuss their ass out. Sometimes I explain it to him. You see how they acting? He said, yeah. You see what she just said to us? Do you feel comfortable about it? I said, do you see what's happening? I see. So, now you see what I'm saying. So, now you done taught your daughter how to manipulate a person after they fuck you over, after you fuck them over. And he teaching his daughter how to stand up for the right thing. But you teaching your daughter treachery and behavior that is out of control. How to steal. How to invite somebody over and con them out of what you need. No, you need to be disrespected. You just allowed this person into your. You see what I'm saying? The person that had good intentions. That's not the problem. It's the person that was conniving. And the reason why the daughter did it is because she wanted to keep some of those puppies too. All y'all had to do was let that man see all 10 of those dogs. If he brought his dog over there, I don't give a fuck what he drank. Y'all had a good time. He offered you his company, and you must have been enjoying it if he was over there. You see what I'm saying? You'll make yourself somebody's enemy over nothing. Instead of learning how to be that person's friend. We have become a fucked up nation. And it don't matter what color you are. These people are white. It don't matter. I do think that there is a sickness in us. A friend. That man was a friend. And you made him an enemy. And we witness it every day. And then was teaching his daughter the same time how to manipulate. And then, and the fucked up part is that's what she said. That was her comeback. A curse word ain't shit. But a whole manipulation and a plan to attack a person, a plan to actually take something from them, now that's a different situation. That's a crime, bitch. Your daddy taught you a crime. She just learning how to curse and take up for herself. But your daddy taught you a whole fucking crime. He taught you how to take the stand and lie. That's perjury. This motherfucker have taught you how to commit a fucking crime. Fuck a curse word. A whole fucking crime. That you will get away with for the rest of your life because you a white woman. Y'all don't hear me though. Your personality is one thing. Your color is another. Yeah. We crazy. We crazy. We are fucking crazy. So anyway, this is Shantae, Brown Sugar Talk, Under Black Unicorns, telling you guys, man, please have a good day. Please, please, please have a beautiful day.